Oh, and there's a 29-second clip from your channel?
Yes, that was from the last freaking stream that didn't fucking start. How is my bitrate still too low? The bitrate is fine.
Shit.
I don't know. This is telling me shit's not fucking working right. We got to get through this. Well, SmackDown is officially over, so let's look at the 42 to number 50 real quick, and just breeze right through the rest of this, and then we'll do our predictions. Number 42, Mick Foley versus Edge, WrestleMania 22, the hardcore match. That was a really good match.
Yeah.
Number 43, John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 23. We brought that up. Seth Rollins versus Triple H, WrestleMania 33.
Hold on. That should have been way up there.
It should have been.
Because I think that should have been in the top 20s. At least. That is bullshit where it is at 43.
Number 45, Undertaker versus Batista, WrestleMania 23. 46.
I thought that was a very good match.
46, Mr. T and Hulk Hogan versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff, WrestleMania 1.
No.
Number 47, Goldberg versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 33. No.
Well, it's definitely better than the WrestleMania 20 match.
The Rock versus John Cena, WrestleMania 28. That was their first meeting. That was number 48. Number 49, Sting versus Triple H, no DQ match, WrestleMania 31. No. And the last one, number 50, Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins, WrestleMania 38.
That was fucking awesome. I remember, like, I wasn't sure. I mean, when we were at WrestleMania 38, and it was Seth Rollins versus a mystery opponent, and we're wondering who could it be. Some people thought it was going to be Shane. Of course, Cody was one of the top ones, but I think there was a couple other people. I think Jay White was. Some people think maybe Jay White. At the time, but it was like. It was still a mystery. I think a lot of people thought it was probably going to be Shane McMahon, but when I saw the American Nightmare logo and everything, I was shocked. I was shocked that they used that logo. I didn't recognize the song because, I mean, AEW music, they almost all sound the same, so I didn't recognize the Cody Rhodes music. And obviously now it's more iconic now. But it was a hell of a match. I mean, honestly, for me, that was probably the match that was way better than Stone Cold match versus KO, honestly. Like, you know, Cody versus Seth Rollins, that was great. Like, that deserved a way more better spot than 50. That was a bullshit spot for that match.
All right, now, WWE's website has 13 official matches listed because Randy Orton doesn't officially have a match. So we're going to go through
Well, you know, it's actually going to be 14 now because they just announced that he has the open challenge.
Right, but it doesn't mean he's going to get a match.
He's going to get a match.
Well, of course, but right now we don't know that. So, as of right now, it's listed as he doesn't have a match. So, it's not listed on the website. So we're going to go through this list of matches. We're going to pick our predictions. And then we're going to get the hell out of here before the stream breaks down again. No, the WWE's website doesn't have it listed as what matches are on what night, so we're just gonna go down the list and pick our winners.
Wikipedia has it on what night.
If you want to bring up Wikipedia, you could tell me which is which. You still there, Kratos?
I could do that.
Yeah.
Give me a. Let me give a second.
Did you want to?
I'm pretty sure we. Go ahead.
Kratos, did you want to note down who we pick as our winners so we can keep track of it later on?
I like that idea.
Sure.
All right, so we'll go from the bottom to the top. Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for the women's tag team titles.
Liv and Raquel.
I'm going Bayley and Lyra.
They're not a legit tag team, which is why I say Liv and Raquel.
I'm gonna say
They buried the entire women's division in one fucking match. Liv and Raquel are the only actual tag team in this fucking match.
I'm gonna go with Bayley and Valkyrie to win it.
Lyra Valkyrie is not good enough to be a double champion.
Now, here's the thing. Why the hell wasn't this on SmackDown instead of the tag title match?
I agree.
World Tag Team Champions. The War Raiders versus the New Day.
New Day.
Yeah, I'm going New Day.
Yeah, I'll go with New Day as well.
Casey.
Hey, on Wikipedia, they're officially putting Randy Orton versus the to be announced on Wikipedia.
Right, but we don't know who that is yet, so we can't make a prediction on that.
And on Wikipedia, they decided to put that on night 2.
Yeah, because Randy said he's going to show up on Sunday.
Say Sunday.
Yeah. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Sin City Street Fight.
Drew McIntyre.
I'm going Drew as well. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I'm going Jade.
Naomi.
Jade.
Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable, a.k.a. El Grande Starbucks Americano.
Chad Gable? He's not there. It's El Grande Americano.
I think the Americano's going to win.
El Grande Taco Bell Meal Americano Coffee.
I think Ray's going to lose, only to further the heat and this storyline with this thing that they got with Gable going on.
Yeah, Ray's losing. Ray is losing. El Taco Bell Grande Meal Americano Coffee is winning.
Why is everyone accusing Chad Gable about being El Grande Americano?
Because he is. It's obvious.
We have to go over to
No, it's completely two different things. Because when they were on that European tour, Chad Gable was sick. He even had the doctor's note.
Oh, bullshit, Casey. It's
El Grande Americano was clean and ready to go. I mean, Chad Gable was coughing. Like, if I was El Americano coughing, then I would say, okay, it must have been him. But they're completely two different people. I mean, we've seen El Grande Americano get thrown out when Chad Gable was doing an interview. So
great. Pick come on, pick your fucking pick. Let's go.
El Grande Americano.
Okay,
will
good.
Be.
Okay, we're all in favor of Rey Mysterio losing on this match. Move on.
LA Knight, United States Championship match. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. Yep.
Yep, Jacob Fatu.
IC title
I only
match.
say that's good.
IC title match. Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
I'm gonna pick. I have a controversial pick because I made this pick in a predictions stream on a different channel. I'm going with Dominic,
I'm going.
You know what?
and he's gonna pin Finn Balor, which will officially kick Finn Balor out of Judgment Day.
I could see that happening. I want to say Penta, but I don't know if they'll give him the belt already.
No,
I
don't see.
I would like to see Penta win. But I mean,
I'm going
honestly,
Finn Balor.
No, I think Finn Balor is the one who's getting pinned.
Well, I'm going Finn Balor.
But
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Honestly, I've been hearing from a lot of people actually choosing Dominic to win. I'm like, you got Penta right there. To me, it's either Braun Breaker or Penta. Now, I want to see Penta win the Intercontinental title. So that's my hoping, but I'm going with Penta.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
AJ.
Now I'm torn on this one because I want AJ Styles to win, but at the same time I want Logan Paul to win because of the fact of his. It's more like AJ Styles is more of a gatekeeper role now, but at the same time I don't want Logan Paul to win because of his current controversy as well.
I just don't like Logan Paul as a person, so I'm going AJ.
AJ needs to win.
Next up,
don't have a decision for this one. That's why I'm a little bit torn. Don't have a decision for that one.
Women's Champion Tiffy Time versus Charlotte
Tiffany
Flair.
Stratton. After all I said about Charlotte Flair, you think I'm going to pick her to win? Tiffy Time.
I'm gonna pick Charlotte just because it's probably the obvious pick. I hope Tiffany wins, but I'm gonna pick Charlotte just because I have a feeling she's gonna win again.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte doesn't need to win. I'm gonna go with Tiffany because she's the new woman coming up, and plus she's
she has
hotter.
less plastic too.
She's hot as fuck.
Less plastic.
I would put a baby in her if I would have had a chance. I would give her a cream pie.
Jesus Christ, Casey, you trying to get me fucking canceled?
We're really talking about this shit right now.
I'm sorry. I see Tiffany.
You have to get the Kaiser to do that shit anyway.
I see Tiffany Stratton. I get horny. So.
Oh, Christ.
Great.
Yeah,
Heavyweight.
you have to deal with the Kaiser, her actual boyfriend first.
World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus Jey Uso.
Jey Uso.
I'm going Jey.
I feel honestly that I'd love to see Jey to win it, but I think he's lost some momentum, especially because the whole the storyline
with him falling all the time.
Yeah, so honestly, I think we need more heels to win. I mean, yeah, we're choosing Jacob Fatu winning, and
Jacob Fatu deserves a win, at least. That's the only difference.
Is Logan Paul still undefeated in WWE?
I don't think so. I thought he lost to Seth Rollins. One of the main. I swear he lost to Rollins as one of the main guys.
I'm going to say Gunther, but I'm hoping Jey wins, but I wouldn't mind either way. Because, I mean, it would be a big moment for him. But, I don't know. Something's telling me that Gunther is going to retain.
Women's World Championship, Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. I want to say Bianca's going to win, but I have a feeling Rhea's going to win.
I'm going to say EO is going to retain.
Hmm.
The reason I'm choosing EO to retain is because she's the third wheel. Everyone between Bianca and Rhea, they keep disrespecting her as the champion.
But Rhea's the
They
clear
keep
favorite right now. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if she wins.
Mhm.
Well, they keep pie facing her, and like she's the world champion, and they're pie
I'm going to
facing.
EO for that one.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna go. I'm choosing EO.
Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, the main event for night 1 of WrestleMania.
Now, this is going to be controversial for even my standards. Rollins pins Punk with the help of Lesnar.
Really? Okay.
Lesnar's not. Lesnar's
There
not
has
gonna be
been
at
talks that he's
WrestleMania.
coming back. There has been
Who?
talks that he will come back.
Who's saying this?
A couple people online. There's not just don't believe everything Sam says. He's the one that almost put me out of commission once. I don't believe anything he says almost.
I'm going CM Punk. I have a feeling it's his first WrestleMania match in a long time. I think he's going to win.
I
think
think
he's
Seth.
losing. I think Rollins wins over Punk with a Lesnar return because he's already confirmed he's not retired. He already confirmed he's not retired.
Honestly, if it's not Seth Rollins, then gotta be CM Punk. Roman's not winning this round, but Roman is also not taking the pin. It's either CM Punk's gonna take the pin or Rollins, but
Punk is taking the pin. Rollins is winning.
I'm gonna agree because I think CM Punk and Roman's gonna cancel each other out. They're gonna be focusing on each other because the Paul Heyman factor, and Seth Rollins going to invoke his favor, either to have Paul Heyman come with him, or Paul Heyman's going to say, "Fuck both you and Roman and CM Punk. I'm leaving." So I'm choosing Seth Rollins winning, and this would be honestly Seth Rollins' real first main event, not including that cash-in at WrestleMania 31 10 years ago. This will be truly his first real main event.
It is his first real main event. That's why.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
And the official WrestleMania main event, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. Do you think they give Cena the belt and he goes away with it for a while, or they keep it on Cody?
I think Cena will win just because I think Travis Scott will interfere.
I'm going to choose... You know what? I'm changing my... You know what? I'm going to stay with Gunther as going to retain, but I also think Cody is going to retain at WrestleMania.
I think both champions are going to keep their titles. Okay. This one's a tough call
is,
for me.
The thing is, like, I mean, I want to see one of the heels to win. So that's why I say Gunther. But, like, John Cena. But John Cena's not going to be around that often. Yeah, he's... I don't know. I think Cody needs to beat John Cena this show.
You got my buddy Stay Six on your side on that one.
I'm picking Cody.
He's in the chat.
Oh, he came back in the chat? Welcome back.
He's in the chat.
Woo! Look at the chat popping now. All right. I'm going Cody as well. Stay Six says Logan will win. Tiffany is going to win. Bam says both of them are plastic. Stay Six says Charlotte is just there to validate Tiffy as a champion. Jey Uso is going to win. Jey has most of the momentum in the whole company. He says Either Rio or Io's going to win, but he thinks Io will stay champion. Seth Rollins, he says, is probably going to win. Roman wants Seth more than he could ever care about CM Punk. Cody will win. You can't get Cena. You can't give Cena the belt. He won't have a long enough reign. He says Gunther is gone. What does that mean?
I think it means done.
Oh,
I think he meant done.
So,
Because, I think that was a typo. He meant done.
so Casey, you got the list of what matches are going to be on what night. So go ahead and list them all.
oh, I did, but I thought but I got rid of it. But give me 2 seconds, I can bring it back up.
Yeah.
But so, did you guys hear about that? Roman is now, after a few more years, he's going to be retiring.
Yeah, he said he said after this contract, he's got maybe 1 or 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
Which means he's going to be a part-timer for 1 or 2 more years. So he might wrestle maybe a combined 20 more matches in the next few years.
But at the same time, Jey Uso is also coming up on the tail end of his career. He could retire by the time he's 40.
Honestly, I think that's generous, 20 matches. Because I don't even think he wrestled 10 matches a year. Honestly. I think it would be... Honestly, I would cut that down to half. I think we'll probably get 10 matches in the next 2 years. Between the next 2 years.
Okay.
But for night 1 on Wikipedia, it says... Match number 1 is Gunther versus Jey Uso, starting for the world title, starting the WrestleMania. Then they have War Raiders versus New Day on night 1. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, not Chad Gable. El Grande.
Whatever you say. Get to it.
Keep it going.
Then you have Jade Cargill and versus Naomi. Then you have LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Then you have Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. And then the main event, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins for night 1. We knew that was going to be night 1 main event. Then for night 2, starting the show, according to Wikipedia, is Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Champion. And then you got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra
Valkyria. Okay.
Valkyria. Then you got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Then you got Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor. No, or Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. And then Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. And they put on here Randy Orton versus to be announced.
Which I have a feeling it's going to be Rusev.
Actually, that's what J-Man thinks, too. He thinks it's going to be Rusev. And I think it's him or maybe Aleister Black.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Well, we'll make our prediction right before that match starts on Sunday when whoever is facing Randy Orton.
I think it's obvious whoever it is going to beat Randy Orton. Unless it's like some unnamed person that, like, let's say if it's like Tozawa, then we know it's going to be Randy Orton.
They're not going to put somebody stupid on WrestleMania.
But let's say it's a big name returning, obviously that big name is going to go over Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say the big name's going to go over Randy Orton. Unless it's but let's say if it's not a big name returning, let's say if it's same as Zayn or Sheamus, then that's different. Then they could go either way.
Right.
You know?
Mhm.
But if it's someone returning,
I think if it was somebody that's already there, they would have already announced the match already.
I mean, there's a couple people that like I said, the Sami Zayn's not been in not at WrestleMania, and same thing with Sheamus.
Right, but I think what I'm saying is if it's somebody that's already in WWE, I think they would have just said who it was because it wouldn't be a surprise.
Well, I'm just saying that I think it's more obvious if a big name either returning or a big name debuting. I think it's obvious that Randy Orton will lose.
Well, yeah, if it's someone returning, Randy Orton loses. Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll be on Casey's channel for night 1 of WrestleMania. And Sunday night, we'll be right back here, hopefully with no issues, for night 2 of WrestleMania.
Well, let's have a backup plan just in case if you have problems, we could go to mine.
Right.
But we'll plan mainly for night 2 to be on your channel, just to be.
I mean, I won't use Restream on purpose on Sunday just to make sure nothing happens.
Well, I'm just saying, just in case. But yeah, I can't wait. I think honestly, these shows when we're reacting, I think they're more fun when we're reacting to them than just sitting here. Because a lot of times, if I'm watching them by myself and if it's not entertaining enough, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
But if I'm with you guys, we're chit chatting and we're reacting to it, I'm engaged. That's why, I feel like today, usually Friday nights, I'm tired. That's why I move Friday is Raw to Saturday. But
Mhm.
Well,
sorry, I just went on that tangent. But
I think, like I said, I think that's going to do it for tonight. So, for those of you who came back after we had issues, I appreciate it. Let's see. Bam says Casey. Bam says Casey's a bum. Fuck.
I think that's the nicest thing Bam ever says about me is him calling me a bum.
He goes, I don't think Six says, I don't think that's the case. Randy's a big name, and if it's the 20th WrestleMania match, I think he wins regardless.
No, I disagree. I'm sorry. Randy Orton does not need to win. He's a well-made name. He's a multi-time champion. He's obviously going to be.
But if it's Rusev, do you think they would give him a win? If it's Rusev or Aleister Black, do you think they would get a win knowing that they were coming back from the other company?
Well,
Cody did.
Well, hold on. They were both fired from here during the Vince McMahon reign. They didn't just leave when their contract expired. They were canned from WWE. I would say differently. All right, let's go all the way back. Let's say it's WrestleMania 38, and we did not know who Seth Rollins was going to fight. Did you think Cody was actually going to beat Seth Rollins, or did you?
I honestly didn't give a fuck for that match at all, but no, I didn't think Cody was going to win.
I was leaning to Cody to winning, but I wasn't sure. Because he did just came back, but he had that great open. I don't know. I just think it's obvious that Randy Orton is going to lose because, I mean, if it's a big time return, I mean, you don't want the guy just coming back and then just automatically have them lose on night one at WrestleMania. Like, that's why I'm saying if there's someone like maybe who's on the active roster, shows like, then that's different. Then it could go either way, you know?
Well, we'll see on. We'll see. If you guys go on,
I was going to be an ad, so I was like, can I promote my shit right now?
you really have to. We're gonna be right back here tomorrow and Sunday.
No, no, just fucking around. I'm just kidding.
Besides, I already promoted your channel for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, I might have some good stuff I want to promote.
Oh, you can do it tomorrow.
Well,
I'm not even gonna promote my own shit, except for the fact that we're gonna be right back here on Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. Why would I be promoting my own shit on my own channel? People will be there anyways.
For people watching that missed what you uploaded.
Okay.
Casey, between mine and your channel, like fucking Tech said a few weeks ago, the same people watch both channels.
No.
You're promoting to the same audience, regardless.
Okay, I guess we don't have to do that.
I'm not even gonna push my own shit because we're gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back here on Sunday. We're gonna be on Casey's channel tomorrow. WrestleMania is gonna be a big weekend. Let's have a good time. Until next time, check out Derailed Gaming Live, OCRP GTA 5 roleplay videos and live streams over there on his channel. Follow me right here on Twitch and YouTube. Subscribe if you're not already. Greatly appreciate it. If you have Twitch Prime, it don't cost you a dime, and I get paid for it at the same time. All the links are down below, so you know where to go live and upload a video. Anyways, until tomorrow night on Casey's Rose channel, my name is The Rose. Kratos, are you going to be around for both nights of WrestleMania?
Yes.
All right. We got the crew's going to be together all weekend long.
I'm off on Easter anyway. Just
And,
have to work tomorrow.
well, there you go. So until tomorrow night, you'll see the three of us again on Casey's channel, and then again here on Sunday night. So until then, have a good night, everybody. My name is The Rose. For Casey, for Kratos, have a good night. And until next time, have a good WrestleMania weekend. Enjoy it, have fun, and we'll catch your ass down the road.
Snickers!